Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. The news came about Sunita Williams retiring. She has retired on December 27th, 2025, after 27 long years of service at the NASA, American Space Agency. And what a career she had, in fact. She was born on September 19th in 1965 in a place called Euclid in Ohio, state of United States of America. And as we all know, she had to extend her last trip to the International Space Station. She and Wilmore, Butch Wilmore, both of them were supposed to be staying in the International Space Station only for 8 days, but it was extended well beyond 9 months because of some technical hitch. And they finally came down to Earth safe. They returned to Earth safe. In fact, we have a Thursday thought on their return and the triumphant return, safe return back to the Earth. Sunita Williams, of course, believes in Hinduism, and she has reportedly taken Bhagavad Gita, copies of Bhagavad Gita, as well as Upanishads, and even the symbol of Om on her journey to the International Space Station. She, in fact, holds the record, the second longest cumulative space staying by a human being of 608 days. The highest, of course, is the Russian cosmonaut who has stayed more than 1,000 days in the space. His name is Oleg Kononenko. Oleg Kononenko has stayed more than 1,000 days in space. Sunita Williams stands second. And what a great, inspiring journey it has been. She has gone to the International Space Station on 3 different occasions and spent 608 days in space. And another startling news received from NASA recently, as late as January 15th. It is reported that the International Space Station has been evacuated. The 4 crew members who were staying there have been brought back to Earth on medical emergency. This has happened for the first time in the 25 years history of International Space Station. The medical emergency, of course, has not been disclosed. It is not disclosed yet what was the exact medical emergency, but the 4 crew members had to be vacated from the International Space Station. And the other news that we hear is, I would rather start with a small joke. The excavation was going on to know about the history of a particular place. Then somebody found a lot of wires and a lot of poles. Then they thought, yes, the old like the Harappan or Mohenjo-daro people had used wired communication, wired power. And then the nearby village, they dug up, they excavated, and they found nothing. And they told, our people, our ancestors were using wireless. So how it will be when we can transfer power through no wires or wireless power transfer? That is what the University of Helsinki has reported, that they are trying, they are doing research to bring forward wireless power transfer. Of course, it will be limited to small electronic devices. It has to be the electromagnetic field, the induction of power. So it be only for a low power and low powered electronic devices, but a long way to go from the commercial usage of wireless power transfer. So these are the things, but why not? Why not we have wireless power transfer in a big way. Why only in a small way? So some food for thought for the scientists. So with these few tidbits from the sphere of science, it's bye bye from me. Take care. God bless. Till we meet next time. God bless. Take care. See you next time again.